Barrow Hill? Oh, yeah, there we go. Yes, this has a very odd looking thing. Hold on. Gonna check something again. Studio mode, game, uh, properties, capture cursor. Capture cursor. Oh, wait a second. Okay, all of them capture cursors. So technically it should show my cursor. I guess it's because I'm not in the game yet. Oh god, I can't see shit now. Do I still like move around and stuff? Can you even hear me? I can't see anything, by the way. My Discord is on a black screen due to the whole ass game I'm having here because it's a rather older game. So it messes with my resolution. Also, I'm eating at the same time, so if you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm just eating. Also just checking so you can actually see game and stuff, which you can, that is good. I have a vision on my mobile. I kinda like these games. Having fun with these games. Also, I realized something. I don't think you have any sort of sound for this. So give me a second. I'm gonna see if I can do this. I removed sound completely from everything. The fuck just happened? Okay. We're gonna have to hardcode this for a moment. And do a audio output.
Pagan calendar.
Okay. Okay, you can hear the game now, so that's good. I just done with this. I can't see anything on my OBS, by the way. I have to have Twitch up on my phone, basically. So yeah, we are in here now. And we can't leave. Our car decided to stop as we entered this area. Hello? Anybody here? Hello? Just gonna follow the road then, I guess. Ah. Your car is still on. Hair tonic. But, that's concerning. Some shoes, the same sort of pile here with glasses as well. Cornish Fungi Kingdom, Alan Hadding. I have the inventory up here as well. Published by Barrow Hill Press, 1st edition, 2003. Probably good to have for something, I don't know. It's interesting that this is still here and this is on, but I'm not allowed to like use it. Is anyone... Hello? Is anyone here? Hello?
What? What? What's there?
Who are you? You can't. There was. It wasn't there. But then it came up. I heard it. They were. And it. Oh my god!
Calm down, what are you talking
The
about?
power went. Then there was a huge surge, and all the lights flared in the
Oh,
forecourt.
thank you for not
I
telling
went
me.
into the kitchen, but it was too
Oh yeah,
dark
this
to
is actually
see.
kind of a fun game,
When
to
I
be
came
honest.
back out, it was there, standing by the motel in the gloom. I couldn't light that stupid lantern anyway. You might need it if you're out there.
Thank you for telling
With
me.
that thing. You'll be
But yeah,
able
this
to
is a
get
pretty
about
neat game, to be
easier,
honest.
if you can get it working. Can't you hear it? Searching. What was it? They told me. Don't work
Yeah, I
up here.
like some of
My
the
mum,
older
she
games
said it
are
was a
really
bad
like
place.
nice
To
looking.
stay away.
I like,
Why didn't
especially when they do
listen?
these kind of like
Those
live action
stupid old
people thing.
stories.
I
The
love these
freaks
kind
that
of
tell
thing.
them. Maybe they were right. Stay away. Stay away from the barrow.
Also, I think this is supposed to be like British or something. And to be fair, they're doing hell of a good games like
Why
this.
can't I phone outside? Why am I here?
Barrow Hill Circle by Class 3D. Barrow Hill stone circles left from right. Balligo, Melka, Dolment, Hammer, Stone, Henrik, Gavrok, Gaelek. Fair? It gives a special feeling. Yeah, it really does. I like stuff like that. That's why I like to play Myst now and then. Just the whole like special feeling of it. Do not eat the exhibit. The bread and eggs are at least 2 weeks old. Okay, fair enough. Hello? Oh, what one person? What did you say I was gonna do?
What?
Excuse me.
Get away from me. What do you think you're doing? In the darkness, after the power surge, I couldn't light that stupid lantern. I didn't have any matches left to try. You'll be able to get about easier if you can find some. Can't you hear it? Why didn't I listen? All those stories, all those people who have disappeared. Maybe they were true. Stay away. Stay away from the barrow.
Why was it now? Why did I have to...
Alright. Coffee. Nothing. Alright. I have finished this game a few times. Doesn't matter. Doesn't really mean anything because I can barely remember. Chocolate sauce. Ooh, salt. I can do something with that. No idea the what. Arthurian legends. Mythology gives way to ancient history. King Arthur is a mystery. His story has been told by numerous generations, but it remains just a story. Many of the ancient monuments you can visit across Cornwall now have Arthurian legends. This definitely is Great Britain. The story of King Arthur is perhaps the most exported. One version of the legend suggests that Arthur was a Cornish man and that Cornwall was his kingdom. The castle of Tintagel is now associated with Arthur, its true past forgotten. We can say for certain that the term Arthur has become a collective name, absorbing stories of a hero of the ancient people and their rulers, forgotten kings and great warriors who were these ancient powers that have been consumed by the Arthurian legends we know today. History suggests that there were not many people here in prehistoric Cornwall and the early Stone Age. These forgotten folk grew over the centuries with the migration from Europe, Ireland and Wales, and the rest of the UK. Cornwall became divided into small kingdoms, each with their own rulers, deities, faith, and folktales. Invaders came to conquer the UK, driving people from the area to another. Legends of their own heroes moved with them. Even the invasion of the Julius Caesar in 55 before Christ led to further stories of a hero which have since been devoured into modern author and fiction. Cornwall has remained an outpost of ancient times, retaining much of its forgotten past in the ancient sites you know and visit. We can get a glimpse of our forgotten kingdom, kings and deities by looking at sites such as Lanyon Hewitt, found between Penzance and Land End. Modern myths tell us that King Arthur used the stone top as a dining table before his last battle. The Arthurian legend essentially desecrates this well-preserved burial chamber of one of our real ancient kings. So apparently mint is 2, which is plant used in cooking, mint. 4, offices of stop, go. And that's about it. Okay. I'm gonna check the kitchen, I guess. Well, it's dark in the kitchen. Well, matches. Doesn't seem to be anything in there. There's a lantern though, but I can't see anything. Monday, Ben, Maggie, Carol, Ben, Maggie, Maggie, George, Ben, 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 Maggie, Maggie, Ben, Maggie, Mags, Ben, Carol, Carol, Ben, Carol, Carol. I love all the different things. The Super Rota template for idiot people with no DPT skills. What the fuck does that mean? I just read that all the down there where my mouse is right now. Fair. Okay. To all staff, please note that fake 10-pound notes are circulating in the area. Any notes accepted will be deducted from pay. Ben, Maggie has phoned in sick today and Carol is still on holiday. I shall be here during the day working in the office while it's quiet. You can cover your role on the pumps if you can work in the kitchen. Washing up can wait until tomorrow if you're too busy. Mr. Morse has also requested that you keep the volume down on that radio. I know the... Okay. Fair enough. I think we're like done here. Not really that there's much more to do here.
Stone.
Friend or foe? Stop feeding the seagulls. Harms them and us. And that's something I've said before. They're basically just, in a sense, predatorial. No, not predatorial, but basically like hunting. It doesn't really matter if we give them or don't give them, because they are gonna hunt for it anyway, because it's much easier than to actually just hunt anything else. So it's not so much of like, oh, we shouldn't. It's basically, even if we didn't, they decide to do it anyway. Out of order. Okay. What if I need to go to the bathroom anyway? This is a nice place to just sit and take a piss. Antiques. I like point-and-click games. Sometimes they can be really, really difficult, but they're really fun sometimes as well. Oh, yum. Nope, I didn't want to... There we go. Cookies. Inspect the cookie. Or cupcake, I don't know. Ah, okay. Items and... There we go. Now I have a lantern. Here's legend. Okay, I think we need to fix this some other way. I'm not gonna lie, I thought my game froze there for a moment, just for the sole reason of I couldn't move the light. Anyone in here? Is there like open? Nah, I need to. I don't know the codes for these rooms. And this is the back door we were at before. But hey, we got a light now, so we should be able to just continue out in the darkness.
Ancient hell.
To be fair, I love games like this. This is funny. Shit, I can't see anything. Oh, there we go. Right. Doesn't seem to be anything else here other than someone's tricycle? I don't know really what to call it. It's a motorbike, but a tricycle. Oh. This thing hit these stones, and I can still not leave.
And this is Emma Harry, back on the air again after that power cut. I'll be your nightlight till around about 1 o'clock, so long as we don't have any more power-ups. I braved outside to fire up the generator, and I'm up and running under my own steam. High tonight at the BHR station, alone here on Barrow Hill. Though I could swear I saw someone up here with me a moment ago. With a little bit less daylight this time of year, you can imagine anything in that ever-increasing darkness. Why not give me a call?
I think this
Tell me
was an
about
equinox.
585?
It was called like that.
And in case you've forgotten, it's the autumn equinox, the beginning of autumn, or for those from across the pond, the beginning of fall. And while the daylight hours are dwindling, there's a harvest festival celebration tomorrow down by the harbour.
The cook, the onion is so
Also,
burnt,
if
fair
you
enough.
can't sleep, well, stay up with me and I'll figure out some way to keep you occupied.
Alright. Barrow excavation. Conrad Morse, noted archaeologist, professor and gentleman, has surprised archaeological circles after gaining permission to dig Barrow Hill. Following permissions from the English Archaeological Committee, he will investigate the little-known and untouched enigma, which is Barrow Hill. The site has until now been left alone and undisturbed. The monument is not recorded on maps or surveys, and the area has never been touched throughout the centuries it has stood. Barrow Hill is a site. Barrow Hill, as a site, has baffled some superficial studies shrouded in myth and legends. It stands on and around a natural wooden hill. Some stories claims that the monument is a man-made representation of the ancient Cornish kings. Controversy in the
Phone in and let me know what
sites
you
local
are.
during the
585.
mid-1960s, when the construction of a service station went ahead near the Barrow site. With locals avoiding the area, it went unnoticed until completion. Okay. We have a pad. Turn into Radio 1503, the fabulous sounds of Barrow Hill Radio.
Wow! How does it do that? It's marine enriched, reviving my hair's life and vitality with organic fish.
Nice pictures though.
It's a natural restoring.
Not gonna lie, they were really nice pictures.
sensation. I'll have to get some myself. What's it called again?
omega-3 regeneration. With omega-3 regeneration, you'll soon be looking and feeling 20 years younger. You should see what it's done to my cat.
It's coming for me. I hear the sentry
Top of the
chase
world.
crashing through the
Fabulous, Barry,
underground.
outrageous.
Undergrowth. I know where
For
I.
those of you who
It
have
knows
just
where I
tuned
am.
in,
It
you're
knows I
listening to
tried to
Emma
flee,
Harris
yet I'm
on
trapped
VHR.
here. There's
I
little
hope you'll
time
be
left for
staying
me.
with me
Why
tonight.
didn't I listen more closely to the whispers? Were they a warning or an instructions? They were. Also, if you're wondering why I do this, because I'm like shaking my leg and like my mouse do this sometimes. They were a warning or an instructions. Were they voices from ghosts of the past? I thought I was beginning to understand an ancient monument, yet now I know I was just stumbling about the darkness. If only I'd known there were how to disturb when we opened the barrow. When I disturbed the barrow. He has been waiting for so long, waiting to be woken once more. His hunter approaches. My time is almost over. Morse Conrad, England. Yep, alright. This is driving license. Which makes me believe that, well, technically, as I said, I have been playing this game for a few times, but more or less role-playing style. They have been turned to dust. They have literally just been turned to dust.
Give me a call. 585.
I think there's a way up here somewhere. Ah, no. Wait a second. Oh, it might have been the second game there is a walk path up there. Interesting. Dear Marianne, I hope you're well. The clothes shop is busy. Busy. I'll be needing a new night tie soon, as chill winter night. The autumn equinox has really sneaked up on me this year. Apple Hill Street, Elise. I just read someone else's mail. I hope they don't really mind. Where's the generator though? Ah, wait a second. Can I? Ah, I can walk past here. There we go. I knew there was a way to go around here. I just had to remember how to. So that's the kitchen. Oh well, this is the kitchen. I forgot there was a bird there.
Couldn't have been real. I must have been dreaming.
Also,
In a nightmare. Nothing like
also
this
my
has
brother
happened
and
to me
sister
before.
said happy anniversary. Thank you so much. Say thank you from me. Mostly because I don't know if they hear me actually. It means a lot. It's fun streaming for you all. You're absolutely wonderful people. Cat's face appears in sweet and sour chicken ball. I love shit like this sometimes. If that, like, shit like this needs to be real sometimes. Just have like a newspaper for just stupid shit. I think I need to fix the electricity somehow, but I don't remember how. Ah! Shit, it's locked. God damn it. What do I even have? I don't really have much, to be honest. I might be missing something. To be fair, I thought I could go behind here, but I think that's the second game I can go behind there. Need a coffee. I don't actually drink coffee, so it wouldn't help me at all. Ah, okay, there we go. I forgot this is how we do it. There we go. Ah! Now I can see shit again. That's locked, so I can't really do anything there. But hey, we managed to go around and figure some stuff out. It's about... Well, if that clock hasn't stopped, it's almost 8. Ooh. Okay.
Ahoy, mateys.
There we go.
This is BHR. It's Emma Harry beaming us.
I can't do anything, by the way. We have to
Crew
listen to
and the
this.
Jolly Sailor. Fishing 15 miles out tonight. Here's a warm hello and keep a watch out for any dark clouds heading in from the west. I haven't rechecked with the weatherman.
I
just
said
yet,
no
so
problem.
can't
I
be
hope
sure
for the
about
best
that
for
rain.
you and your stream
But there's a
now
bright
and in
moon in the
future.
sky and a
That means so
gentle
much to hear
breeze
that.
almost
That means so
smells
much to hear that. You don't even know.
quiet, Quincy. I'm Emma Harry.
I'm so
Don't have
happy.
anything
I'm
to
just
do
shit
right
happy
now.
hearing
I'll
shit like
be
that,
right
to be
here
honest.
playing music all through the
It
witching
means a
hour
lot to me.
until about 1 o'clock. Wincy's here to keep me company, grinning like a Cheshire cat, and I'm here to keep you company. We've got a caller on the line. Hello, you're live on air at BHR.
Get away! Get away! No! No!
He's
save
just in
me.
the other
You've got to
room.
Get me out of here.
I know this
It's
voice.
here. I saw it from the window. It got them and it's after me too.
Ben.
It got all of them. We're the only ones left. You've got to run. Run, don't you see?
Ben,
He woke something
is
up.
that you?
It's here and it's hungry. All those stories, they're all true.
Are you
People
messing
have
about?
vanished Here, been taken for him. Taken to it by his own army. They could be anywhere, anything. He controls it all. The rocks,
What's going
the
on?
feeding. I thought I was safe, but
He
I'm
doesn't
not.
listen,
It's
he's just
only a matter of
babbling.
time. Get me out. Let me out. It will hear me.
That's a little strange. I hope that was a joke. I'll try and give him a
Ah,
call
he's just
back.
mental.
If there are any other late night listeners who want to give me a call, the number, as always, is 585-21. I've got some more music for the rest of you and a few nice surprises coming up. Not least our usual book at bedtime, for those who need to catch up with the Mad Hatter expedition.
I don't know if I need to call her, but okay.
Before that, I'll be
So
ready
it's
to check in with the
585,
weatherman.
I think she
In the
said.
meantime, relax while I play these songs and messages.
I'm not gonna talk. These radio signals are amazing. I kinda like them, to be honest. Now we have some chill music, we don't need to worry about anything anymore. Chicken cups. Or egg cups. An uncooked egg could be murdered. Do not kill your customers. There. Also, what I love with some of these games is just like what you're supposed to do. Like, oh, I need to fix this. Hey, I'm just gonna grab a basket and go and get look for some mushrooms and shit. It's like, yeah, that's normal. Bass. Okay. Actually, I don't really know. I don't really know what I'm doing here, by the way.
Give me a call on 585.
585 20
Got
something.
some more music for you soon, and then I'll be back with the local news.
A great day out for the entire family awaits you. Everybody in the
Yeah, I don't have
friendly
anything here.
desert Antiques Adventureland.
You know what, I'm gonna go and talk to them, check the other radio. It might be that the other number is there.
Hounds, hunters.
Yeah, you're a nutcase. I can understand why he's a nutcase, because I know what's going on here, but he's a nutcase.
You're listening to the fabulous sound of BHR.
Okay,
More
can I
tunes
listen?
straight up from BHR.
Can I listen to your numbers, please? I want to know what your telephone number is. Also, if I'm not mistaken, I'm supposed to also know what this is. Or something. I'm gonna write that down just in case. 4x68 5, 7, 8. I think you should call them and tell them to invest in this little thing called Bitcoin. Fair enough. This is like, I don't know, a decade from that. I'm just gonna listen to music here while I'm waiting for the guy to... or girl, I mean, to basically talk. I'm just dancing while I'm waiting.
Give me a call on 585 21. For those of you who have just tuned in, you're
Okay,
listening to
it
Emma
stops at the
Harris
same
on the
time, so that
Head
doesn't
Show.
really matter. Let's go the other way around. Rushing, 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 rushing. Here is my car. Okay. It's still here. Let's go down here. Welcome, one and all, to the Well of Sankt Anneka, a place of magic and spirituality. Enjoy your time here in this place and leave your message in the book. Elise Prestige. Okay. What a splendid little place, hidden away from the world. You can almost step back in time. Such a restful place. We felt refreshed by the waters. Sue and Alan. Don't sue Alan, please. Oh, this is lovely. Oh no, there's both of them actually females. Oh, this is lovely. You can really get away from the hustle and the bustle of the world and feel the natural energy flowing. We followed a ley line to this place along the stone row, not knowing what we were going to find when we stepped inside this wonderful place. What a fantastic well! You never guessed that such a wonderful sight could ever survive the passing centuries. It survived mankind's destructive nature. It has not lost its pagan roots. Oh, how fabulous! I shall have to tell people about this on the radio. I must have been past. Also, this might be actually the one. Yeah, okay, this is technically the girl that we heard here on radio. That is not her voice. There's a lot of people there. That's kind of nice though, just like a little random thing that doesn't like... that is just there, basically. Okay, so we have the spring water. We have something here. But I don't think I have anything for that, not that I know what I'm supposed to do with that anyway. Oh, hold on. Yeah, that looks like a face. That also looks like a face. This looks like markings, probably alien in nature. No clue what I'm supposed to do here though yet, so... That's also a problem with like puzzle games like this, how it's just like, oh, you can do whatever you want, you just have to do something specific. It's like, what's the specific I'm supposed to do? Like, no clue. Oh, hold on. Ah, right here. This is what I was been looking for. I knew there was a trail somewhere. Ooh, mushrooms. Can I pick them up? There we go. I'm just walking a little wooden trail. Along with the ghosts and spirits around here that's probably gonna haunt me for the rest of the life. I don't mind. It is not scary at all. This is less scary than actually Resident Evil, to be honest. Okay, where am I now? Oh, right. The hunter. This is the hunter that chases everyone in this game. Beg for mercy before the great hunter. I'm gonna do something. I am going to save. I'm going to save here. Wait, is it actually saved? Yeah, it is saved. So, touch the stone. That's, by the way, is what's happening to everyone else here. Oh, shit, the trail ended up here, huh? Oh, notes. Give me a second, I'm just gonna leave my plate and get more drink. As I said, I have a very small bottle, but I like that bottle, so I have to refill it now and then. There we go. And I can still hear everything on stream. I can still listen to things. And I can talk to you all. I can just not see chat right now. That's all. I like actually having a wireless microphone. It looks very odd though that I have it on my forehead. But most of the times I see people have one of these, they basically have it around that area. The 4 remote cameras will allow me to keep watch over the dig site. I have to guard the circle while the protesters are about. My dreams are filled with images, yet when I awake, confusion descends upon me and the clarity is gone. The whispers on the wind I followed the instructions. Nobody else knows what I've done, what I have set free. What am I thinking? I know now what I have released. There is not much more to have to explain. I'm staying in room 3. Ah, nice. At a service station motel. I must not forget my motel code. 837. Okay, 837. Wait, I did... Did it say 3 or 2? Oh, fuck, 3. Whoops. What was the code again? 837. Damn, he was cuckoo. This is like some eldritch shit, to be honest. Have you your wireless mic on your forehead? Yeah, well, basically, I have one of these like bandanas on my head because it actually controls where my hair is, so it doesn't go in my eyes. So I basically put it on there. So I always have it with me, basically. So it's about where my forehead is. Because as I said, whenever I see someone with a wireless mic, they have it around their cap or their hat or something. So I basically like, I put it over there. Stop this, sir. I can't even read most of these shit. Ooh, scary. Reflection. That is pretty funny, to be honest. That's why I say I put it by my forehead, because it looks even stupid. Even more stupid than otherwise. I can't even brush my teeth. I can barely read most of these things. Also, oh my god, that phone is old. It's a bit... It even has buttons at the front of it. This is around 2003-esque game. It said that. Hold on, doesn't it say it? Yeah. Published by Barrow Press, first edition, 2003. This was 20 years ago in-game. Which means that this might be around that time in-game as well. Yes, it is an old game. And an old phone. I don't actually know how old this game is. Does it say anywhere? Not really. I know it's old. This game is older than me, though. Fair enough. Oh, wait, hold on. There's something here. Midwinter Sun and Moon. Midsummer Sun and Moon. So I describe midwinter, I guess. Moon something. I can't read that. It's like... Lunar Moon. Alec Moonstones. I'm not gonna read all of that. September 1st. I have it. I have uncovered the seal. It is shattered in fragments. The bronze is muddied and dull, but the pattern is clear. No one should have it. Yep. Hello? Eldritch Grandpa, thank you so much for the raid. Hold on, I'm gonna see if I can go over to my OBS because I have to change shit here. How have you been? How are you doing? I hope you're having a wonderful day. I hope you have a wonderful Friday. What were you doing? What were you up to? Yes, I have a good stream. I have so much good fun here with every person that's here. There we go. That's a first time chat, damn. Fair enough. But I hope you're doing good. I hope you had a fun stream. Hold on, I'm gonna see if I can do this. Because I haven't done this in a while, I don't know if this works. Ah, just chatting, fair enough. But welcome everybody. My name is Loro South. I'm a variety streamer from Sweden who play all sort of type of games and do all sort of type of stuff. And today we're having a subathon just because it is my affiliation / stream anniversary. So for those who doesn't know, here we have this little thing. I'm gonna actually see if I can move it a bit. There we go. I have basically been streaming for 9 years, and I've been affiliated for about 4 of those years. And yes, we're doing a little subathon here. We have already reached the first goal. I know I don't really have a goal bar anywhere, but that's because it's mostly capable of just counting subs and stuff, and because of that, I kind of want to like be able to count other things as well, just in case. So I'm doing this manually. We are up now at $33 approximately. So we have reached a small karaoke stream. I don't know if you can see that, but that's the goal all the way up top. We are right now a bit further than half to in real life con stream because there are a few cons closing up in these months. So I thought, hey, why not have a little stream with that? That could be fun. If we reach 150, I will do a Dark Souls stream where I only have 15 lives and see how far I can get with that. Probably not far, but who knows? I might surprise myself and everyone with that. At 250, I will be playing Fear and Hunger. At 400, I will have a FNAF marathon with the 5 games, which is the first, second, third, fourth, and sister vacation. The main goal of this subathon is gonna be trying to reach a new VTuber avatar, which as you see is pricey as hell, which is about $600. You probably see there is also a bonus goal that is a drawing tablet at 250. That's basically, if we don't reach the full goal, that doesn't do anything. I will be closer to... Welcome, Brain Rot Fever. I also hope you have a wonderful Friday. I hope you all have a wonderful Friday. It's so fun having you all here. But yes, basically, if I get a drawing tablet, I can draw, well, what's it called? Yeah, tablet. I can basically draw it myself. Because that is something you see in front of you. This is my own avatar. I made it myself. I wanted to commission someone just to see if I could basically upgrade my avatar after all these, like, I would say 3 years, I guess. I think I've been, like, a VTuber for 2 years, something like that. But yes, our incentives we have here today is basically push-ups per sub. It's not like 1 push-up per sub, it's about 5 per. Tarot reading, 1 sub. I have 2 different tarot decks if anyone want to do that as well. 5 gifted subs, and I put your name on my avatar. You can see Aki Fumika here. Wonderful bean, wonderful friend as well. They bombarded me before, and I'm still grateful for that, and I don't still know how to react to that. And then we have $5 for a neon sketch. What I mean by that is I want to try and sketch something for someone who does that, but I'm gonna do it in a neon style. Basically neon light style. I'm not the best at it, but I want to try and do that a bit more. And the last one is basically Bamboozled for $8. I know it's a lot, but yeah, Beanboozled. I personally don't want to even try that. I have it here in case. It's actually really pricey. It's about like $15 to get one whole carton of this thing. But I have it here just in case. I hope you all had a good stream over at Eldritch Grandpa. Hope you all had a nice time there. I hope you all have a nice day. And a good weekend as well. And as you see, I still have about like 9 hours left. I will stop streaming today around 8, so I have like just an 8-hour stream today. I will not continue tomorrow. I will warn you all that for those who will continue streaming this and want to watch this stream. Because my family is visiting tomorrow. But I will be back on Sunday. And then after that, we're going to see what's happening. Either the time runs out and we're done for Sunday, or the timer goes on. But at that point, I might be called into work. I don't have a full-time work right now, which is something I have to look for. But I am still a call-in, so whenever they need me, I can basically say, yeah, I'm booked. And because, well, money is kind of necessary for me, I basically just try to do it as much as I can. Let's see, what were we on with this? We were basically... He was reading about this. He hit the two fragments here at the service station. Should it be needed. I made note of the position. It is the one and only place the GPS device appears to work. Okay, I'm gonna write that down just in case. It's 2778 by 446 at 7854445. Damn device. Even these coordinates hopelessly inaccurate. At least the stupid machine is consistent. If only I could understand what was needed to heal the pain to complete the ceremony. Also, if you're wondering what we're playing Barrow Hill. I decided to get some lunch and basically just play this game while chilling. Otherwise, I've been playing like Resident Evil Requiem for about like 6 hours or something. I must get away. I must get away now. The hunter is coming. Yeah, the hunter is a big storm, right? I was wondering what happened with my OBS, but this game has such a weird ass aspect ratio that I cannot see OBS whenever I'm in this game. I have to have my phone up to make sure I can actually see chat on my own stream. I'm not even joking by that. But you can see the stream, you can hear the stream, and you can see and hear the game. I'm happy about that. That's good enough. I actually got some help from a friend of mine named Now, which definitely like helped out clean some of my stuff and also fix like some settings on my sound stuff and things. Of course, this game can really be captured with the sound settings, so I just had to do it manually. How was this thing supposed to open? I don't remember really. Tennis ball. We have some dirt here. We got jar of dirt. When is Captain Sparrow when you need him? Don't know who would like to be here, but hey. Jars of dirt. Ah, there is something in the hat. Hold on. God damn it. There is something under the hat. Why can't I actually read what's under the hat? Huh, interesting. Oh.
July 28th. Progress with the dig goes well, despite the recent arrival of protesters. They have been causing havoc in the night, stealing and breaking much of our equipment. Strangely, they decided not to touch the one already broken thing, that laughable GPS unit. I have fixed up some wireless cameras and configured my PDA, allowing me to easily watch the dig site. Now that we have verified the stones have been standing for such a long time, I'm looking forward to uncovering what lies forgotten. July 28th. Progress with the dig goes well.
Oh.
September 21st. I returned to the trench in the barrow this evening, out of the prying eyes of my assistant. I knew today that we had excavated within layers of something. I dug further and found 2 artifact fragments at the bottom of the trench. And the voices of my nightmares in my mind. I have taken the artifacts, pieces of a seal, a key, and hidden them away. No one will find them now. I have scattered them. The voices told me no one will know what they are or where they came from. That nearby ruin continues to sink into the swamp. One of those artifacts will be very well hidden.
That's concerning.
What is going on? I found myself standing by the altar stone, pages of my study notes scattered around me, charred and ruined. How can this be? I no longer feel in my right mind. I have hidden one of the artifact fragments close by, under my own watchful gaze. Why am I compelled to do these things? What force is driving me? I feel as though I've lost control. I made a note of the artifact's position before my mind fully cleared, and I forgot once more. I awoke as if from a daydream, yet it was nightmarish. In my hand were pages of gibberish and strange scribbled drawings. The stones call to me, and yet I can't hear the words clearly. What is it they need? What offerings do they ask me to bring them? It's alive and watching it seize
Okay.
all. It slumbered
I
for
think I also know the
centuries,
code for
waiting
that. It's
to be awoken
basically
once more
his
to judge.
car's plate, which
A
is
sentinel
4
for
times
ancient time.
6,
The
8, 5,
stone
7,
are its
8.
guardians and protectors.
Which I don't have a
Broken
calculator to
key,
do
the
that shit
seal
right
I
now.
removed.
God damn it.
Now the sentry begins the hunt. What have I done? What have I done? July 20.
Okay. I'm gonna pop out a bit from Twitch on my phone. I'm just gonna calculate this just in case, because I can't calculate a damn, what is it? 5 number length times 4. That is not in my mind. Okay, so it's basically 2, 7, 3, 9, 1, 2. There we go. Just so I have that, because I believe that's what it was. I remember something, so I'm gonna try this. So what do we have? We have 2, 2, 7, 3. 2, 7, 3. 9, 1, 2. Wait, was that actually it? 2, 7, 3, 9, 1, 2. Okay, fair enough. Might be wrong, or I might need to click something. Ah, okay, I don't know. We'll figure it out. We had GPS on this thing. Survey map, okay. Back to menu. The dig site with the stones. Really bad. GPS. By the way, where's the GPS? Oh, hold on, hold on. Jesus. My briefcase combination code is reset. I have used, hold on, a solution that can be found on my Jeep's number plate. Might have the wrong ass number then. Give me a second. What was the number on this Jeep's plate? Also, that was the code I was looking for, but apparently I forgot what number it was because I wrote it so fucking
Have
badly.
you tried the latest in dental care products?
68578. Didn't I do 68578?
Guaranteed to freshen your breath, fight plaque, and tooth decay
478. I did it wrong. Give me a second here. 4 4 times 6, 8, 5, 7, 8
Subject to confirmation, not to be used at high
is
altitudes or a substitute for lubricant.
274
From the
312.
top of the world, fabulous 15.3. The sweetest
Fabulous
sounds from BHR.
15.3. Yes, they are
For those of you who
fabulous.
have just tuned in, you're listening to Emma Harry on BHR.
This game is an old game. This is like a 2003 game. But I like them anyway. They're like very charming, to be honest. Oh god. It locks behind me every time. What was the code again? The code was up here, but I didn't write it down anywhere. 837. Shit. There we go. Okay, the new code is 274 312. There we go. Right idea, wrong execution. Dear Mr. Morse, please find attached preliminary scientific reports on the soil samples you sent us. Trench 1, find tray 1. The inside surface pottery fragments is coated with tar-like black substance. Although this might not be the first, indicate that something was burned inside the pot. The saturation of the soil suggests that the vessel was simply filled with oil, the purpose which can be find no other indication. Burning would have left detectable magnetic difference in the pottery. Tray 2. The contents of the beaker fragments found in this trench appear to have collected native fruits. The remaining seeds within the soil indicate the content would have been a mixture of blackberry, gooseberry. Okay. Give me a second. So I'm gonna have some things I can just note stuff down here. Okay, so what we have is oil. Then we have, what did they say? Would have been blackberry, gooseberry, and pear. Of what appears to be curious, there are twice as many blackberry seeds as there are on others, indicating the measuring system in use. Gonna do X2 there. The small partial charred remains of bone fragments were found within the soil of the pot or beaker. These have been separated from the base soil type and studied. It is thought that they are samples of both melanogamous something and goldy spacer. Okay, so we're gonna do bones. I can't even pronounce shit like that, to be honest. The paleontology department is looking at the soil content more closely. It appears to contain variety of seeds and spores. The report indicates includes a separate document. Below a layer of soil, sedimented pottery contains the compacted remains of seeds. These have been identified under the microscope as Hordeum vulgare. Jesus. Common known as barley. Thank you for telling me that. Tray 6, the sample contained an unusual high concentration of sodium chloride. So, salt. Okay. I know where to find salt. We had that salt before. Am I frozen, by the way, or am I... Hold on, give me a second. Was I frozen for a moment? Can anyone tell me if I was? Because my stream froze, I believe, or it was something else going on. Okay, I was confused there for a moment. I don't know if it was my phone or not. Everything seems to be fine. Thank you for the letter regarding... Everything seems to be fine, though. A laboratory is going to perform the task presenting findings. Barrow Hill Paleontology report. Their sample crush incomplete seeds, which have been identified belong to the member of a Quercus speed 3. Okay. Quercus. The species on the second smallest seed, however, have yet to be identified. However, the original outer fruiting bodies have stained the surrounding material on seed casing with red tone. At present, we can only say that they were small red berries. During microscopic analysis of the above seeds, we have found a large mass of fungus spore. As yet, their species is also unidentified, but due to the strain of the compact material, the spores have come from a material which was added at the same time as the seed were crushed into the pot. Further analysis of the material will continue in order. Shed some light. Jenny Goodman, okay. That helped us somewhat with some things. There is issues though, because I don't really know what I'm supposed to do after this now. And yes, these are the persons that were left. How is the guy in here? You doing good?
Who's that?
Oh, it's you. I've been watching you on the
Yeah, no.
CCTV camera. Walking about. Don't you know what's out there?
Yeah,
I
Stone.
hear it. The voices in my head. They echo on and on and on. Timeless. Fearless. Faceless. It's heavy with sleep after feeding. It'll wake soon. It'll come for you. It's tracking you. Following your scent. And mine. I hope you're next. Then maybe it'll leave me alone. The shadow moves.
Well, you're an
Even with
ass.
that lamp, you'll not get far. It's only a matter of time before it finds you, hunts you down. If I can hide long enough, someone's bound to come. Maybe I can get away. And why shouldn't I? Why? Why? Maybe it was you all along. Murderer. Murderer. They were just arriving. They'd just driven in and it caught them. Burnt them. Cut them down as they ran. It happened in seconds. It couldn't have been real. I must have been dreaming. Get away from me!
Yeah, he's a bit of a nutcase. Fair enough. To be fair, he has doing weird shit. Not as bad as Leon, but still some bad shit. I know I need to do something there, but that's basically like... I think it's like the mushroom I need to go here. But... Oh. But we need to basically figure out what to do with it. It was basically a mushroom and berries, I think.
Give me a call on 585.
Never had a phone. How did I open this though? I don't
Fortune
remember.
straight up from BH.
We can easily get salt now. Salt is just here. Can I get it? Oh! There we go. We have salt.
The ancient land has awoken. Balance must be restored.
Alright. Wait, can I do that again?
The ancient land has awoken. Balance must be restored.
I know, I'm trying to restore balance. Just because some other bugger unfixed the balance. I don't know if I actually have it in my inventory or if it's just here for fun now. Cupcake. Smoking kills, as always. Time for flowers you left me. They were a lovely surprise. I know how much work I've been putting into my night course with the exam. Finding out, so wish me good luck. I was wondering if you'd like to go out to celebrate. Now that's the case, maybe when I as a result. Okay. Don't really have that much I can do here.
Why is it awoken? It was here.
I can go and check if the stone has moved. Perhaps I'm capable of like moving up there now. Just gonna... Whoa. Stop the dig. Yeah, I know. I'm kinda good idea actually, I guess. No, the stone is still there. The hunter is still there. Whoops. Unsure of which one I'm supposed to do yet. Oh, wait, what's that? It's the same marking, but it don't need to do anything here. Okay, interesting. Anything I can do with my car, though? Yeah, I'm not allowed to leave. Him just saying that someone might find him, that's not big of a chance, unfortunately.
For any occasion, any time of the year, there is nothing better than beautiful bouquet rain.
Oh, right, there was something I could do with this. Aha! Aha! Now I can climb in. That's how I was gonna do it. We have some... Ow. Well, ow. Okay, that went well, I guess. We... Well, fell from that place. This is locked. This is locked. Hmm. 5 seconds something. No. Trevor Spencer. Esteemed... Sorry, I just saw it on my phone and that was just the stream itself. Esteemed archaeologist, ha! I found out today that the ancient site at Barrow Hill is going to be dug up by an archaeologist named Conrad Moores. How he got permission, well, I have no idea. I have been spreading the news at college. Something has to be done. We're going to get together and stop them. Made our first visit to Barrow Hill. It took a while to find it. Not featured on any maps, it's no excuse. Destructive performance in the name of archaeology. We'll search for a base camp on our next visit. There has to be good lookout. Finished the leaflet design today, bringing media studies. Mr. Barker didn't notice the old prune. Mark is staying behind at college tonight and tomorrow to print off as many copies as he can. Good to know my college fees are going for something. Print away. We return to Balor Hill and we set up a base camp in a barn halfway to Wishwood. Barry is meant to be driving his van up tomorrow with some more leaflets. They'll need folding. Sarah and Mark are handing them out at college and will visit St. Aufal shopping center to a drum of interest. It's been so much, but I have kept an eye on the archaeologist vandals. They've been mapping and miserable, mopping and miserable between downpours. Perhaps it's nature way of protecting the circle. Connor, no. Nature's way of protecting the circle is what's happening now, basically. It's what's happening now. Connor Morse has been visiting the circle and the altar stone during the storms. He's muttering away to himself. He's carrying his notebook all the time, scribbling away. Scribble, scribble. No doubt he's planning which part of the site to ruin next. I tried to get a couple of photos, but the weather makes it impossible. But the Conrad's assistant walking down the west road. He went to look at a overflowing well. I let him go about his business and returned to the barn. I am very worried about the floor. It creaks alarmingly. I fear it's unstable. Should be careful of where I step. The quick recess up by the stone row as it was getting dark. Connor went rushing up past me. I thought I'd blown it. But he ignored me and scampered down to the altar stone like a madman. He shouted something I couldn't understand. Maybe he was drunk. I could smell whiskey. I found a spade stuck in the barrow into the barrow. I've thrown it deep into the bushes. You won't find that one anytime soon. Barry drove past and said he would pop back later and take the overnight watch. The rain started again, rattling on this tin roof. It will end soon, I hope. I wasn't discouraged, the local wildlife, as a rather perky squirrel came through the barn window and left some acorns on the sill. Went to the breakfast Went to get breakfast at the service station cafe with B. He brought some more leaflets with him. Sarah's joining us later. Oh, B might be Ben. She's bringing up some cardboard posts to make place cards where we're going to hold another protest march tomorrow up to the circle back. He would call the newspapers too. Things are hotting up. Spied on Conrad near the circles, scratching at the ground with his own hands like some kind of burrowing animal. He's clearly crazy. My friend the squirrel has been coming and going. He's left me some more acorns. Maybe he thinks I can eat them. Funny furry thing. Sarah arrived and said she's spoken to a guy called Peter up at the service station. He's Conrad's assistant for the dig. She said that was friendly until he mentioned she was a part of the protest. Bet she fancies him. We all climbed up the hill to the circle. The woods are rather frightening in the dark, like something out of a horror movie. We observed Conrad from the edge of the mound. He seemed to be arguing with himself and walking from stone to stone. We snuck away after a while. It's getting creepy. We're all woken up by the strangest sound, a dull rumble scraping ground. Then the barn floor started to shake. It doesn't seem like a machinery or passing traffic. Sarah was very scared. We couldn't see anything outside the window. It all went quiet, too quiet. We sat looking at each other for some time, listening as hard as we could, and suddenly someone or something slammed into the doors downstairs. By the time we climbed down, there was nothing out there. Mark thinks it was someone from college playing a trick. I'm not sure. Woke up tired after last night. Don't think any of us went back to sleep properly. We have been making the place cards for today's protest. Sarah's taking a break outside as the paint fumes have made her feel dizzy. Perhaps it's a good time to stop for lunch. We're going to walk up to service station once the paint has dried. Barry's already waiting up there in his van. Hopefully a reporter from the papers and some news are another raid. And thank you so much for the 49 months. Sorry, I'm looking at my phone right now because this game has such a weird ass aspect ratio. But thank you so much for the resubscription. Thank you so much for the raid. How was your stream today? I hope you had a good stream. I'm gonna bring this up again just because for the new people here. Oh, hold on. There we go. Also, welcome, Gamers Feud. How was your stream? Unfortunately, I couldn't pop in today as I started streaming at 9 this morning. Also, I have an ad now. I didn't realize I had an ad because I can't see shit right now on stuff here. But welcome, Raiders. My name is Lord of South. I am a very history streamer from Sweden who plays all sort of types of games and do all sort of type of stuff. It was good. I am glad to hear that. I am glad to hear that. I am glad it all went well. I hope you all enjoyed Lunari's stream. She's a wonderful streamer. And yes, as you can see, we have a bit of celebration today. I have been streaming for 9 years and been affiliated for 4 of those years. I've been doing this for a long time. Almost for a decade, actually. But yes, our goal is trying. I do not know if we're gonna be able to succeed, but trying at least to get to a. Thank you so much. I'm glad to be streaming for 9 years. I met so wonderful people through streaming. You are one of them. I've had so many wonderful people just visiting me, just saying hi, and just interacting with me. I've gotten a lot of wonderful friends. Hold on, I'm gonna do this. There we go. Big love. I love that emote. But yes, our goal is trying to update my VTuber avatar, and for those who are VTubers, should know it's expensive as hell, because at least one I found, to make it more or less as cheap as possible, but at the same time being able to just use it for whatever, kinda more or less goes up all the way to $600, which is expensive. We have managed, though, to reach a small karaoke stream. I realize now with this small screen it's a bit difficult to see, so I'm gonna do this to zoom in a bit. But as you can see, we have reached the small karaoke stream, which was at $25. So at some point, I'm just gonna do a little singing. Not under this subathon, I think. I am gonna do it as a separate stream, just in case. The next goal is that I'm gonna go to a con and I'm gonna stream the con. Not everything, because there was actually at one con I was at con for about 12 hours one time. I was actually walking around with a friend as a VTuber on my phone that time. I could do it for at least 3 hours or something, but basically my phone went out of battery and I didn't really have much internet there. So I'm gonna do some hours of at least some stream with that, just showing off the stuff. And well, it depends on what you're looking for model wise. Yeah, I basically just took like an example, went into VGen and checked something that was good price. Most of my models are much cheaper than that. Fair enough. But yeah, because I don't know who to go to or who to ask or what sort of person has what type of art style, I went to VGen and basically checked one of the ones I kind of like the art style there, which is also one of the more cheaper ones I have on VGen or saved as VGen. So yeah, I'm not the best. As you say, there might be cheaper versions, and if I could find a cheaper version I have for that, then definitely. If you like any of my model styles, you could just ask me. That is fair enough, actually. I haven't really thought too much of that. I just recently thought of this, that I might just want to update. I might just ask you at some point, depending on how this goes, because I am also having this because I do not have a full-time job right now. I am a call-in person, which means that if they call, I can basically ask me if I want to work a bit or not. Because technically, I am not under contract, so they can just ask me, and if I say no, I'm saying no, basically. But yes, so we also have a sub-goal, by the way, or yes, temporary worker. I don't know if that's what it's called in Swedish as a translation. We call it vikaria, but that's basically like we just little extra. But I would say temp worker, yes, temporary worker. But it's not like I'm temporary as in I'm only there for a small while. It's more like, we would need an extra person. Could you come and just work? There we go. But we also have a bonus goal, by the way, because as we discussed here right now, this is pricey. I was very new to trying to find someone to make a VTuber. So yes, this is the goal, the 600. But there is a bonus goal, which is if this is not reached, that is no worry. I do have the bonus goal of a drawing tablet, which basically means I'm gonna make my own. Again, I am basically gonna update my VTuber avatar, as you can see here. I have a few things I could do with this, and I like this one. Whoops, did I just start something I shouldn't have done? I probably did. I can basically do this. This is more or less my special thing. My little flame. And my incentives are basically 5 push-ups per sub. Mostly because I don't know how damn strong I am. I don't know if I'm strong enough. Also, I started some shit in the background, so if shit is happening, it's me. I pressed the wrong button. I have tarot reading for 1 subs as well. And as you can see, I have Aki Fumika's name here. That's because she gifted me subs before. Because I do have that, if anyone adds name. Oh, speaking of, you did technically give us get a resub, by the way. So what do you want to do, Lunari? You probably want to go and rest and stuff. If you want to, then absolutely. But what do you want me to do if that's the case? Because I just realized you did actually resub. So what do you want to do? Is there anything specific? I have push-ups and I have tarot reading. You want tarot? Okay. I am gonna do something here because that I have half set up that. I say half as in it's still something I'm gonna have to fix, but if you just give me some moments, I'm gonna fix that. I'm just gonna go out of the game because this game fucks around with my aspect ratio, so I cannot even see OBS on my other screen when I have this game up. I was actually playing Resident Evil before for like 6 hours. I like that game. It's a fun game. Oh, I have another one of these up. I don't need that. I do not need this, just in case. Close this. Because I do have my camera set up, so that's gonna be fine. The only thing I need is... Do I have... Yes, I have this. So just need to do a little few setups here. I'm gonna actually go over here, just in case, so I can do some stuff in the background. I can have this up here in the background, just in case. Basically, I am using a webcam for this. Not a webcam, I'm not even using a webcam. I'm using a security camera, because that worked the best. Also, do understand, I'm not the best at tarot reading. I have not really done this fully before. I'm gonna follow the more or less 3 cards rule. As the thing, basically. I'm gonna close that because I have 2 now. I still need to start learning how to read things. Yeah, basically, when I got the one... This was many years ago, but I did explain to you one time. I got a set of CAD tarot decks. I got a little booklet with me that more or less explains, like, okay, for example, the reading, holding a sacred space, asking the question, and then spread, basically. You have a bunch of them. I have 2, but I only like one of them. Because one is basically, what is it called? Like, where is the package? The package is over there. I have one that is anime tarot, but it's kinda dull, to be honest. Is this... Wait, is this thing even on? Give me a second here. Or is my phone doing something to this? Whoop. The hell? What just happened? So give me just a second. As I said, I'm trying to figure some stuff out because it's nothing I often use here. Oh, exit private mode. Oh, there we go. Okay, so if we do this, we should be able to go in here. We can add this. We can add a window capture. I'm just gonna put that here. I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna go this, I guess. No, that didn't really work. Okay, that's not what I need. As I said, it's a bit odd. It's technically a app I have. And I'm using blue stacks for it. Ah, there we go. So if I do this, you should be able to see nothing, apparently. Why did that work? Didn't work. Give me a second. Oh, shit, there we have. For some reason it worked before, but then it just disappeared. I don't know why. Also, it is very odd placed for the sole reason of I just put this up here. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna bring my phone so I can see chat as well. It's gonna do a little reading. Also, I need my booklet because I can't do this without a booklet. Stream manager, there we go. Okay, so do you have, by the way, a question you would want to ask them? And if I'm mistaken, it has to be something that is not a yes and no question. Also, you are free to choose whichever of these decks. I would recommend this one, as this is the most nicest one, as you probably can see with the art style. This one is really nice, but as you can see with many of the normal cards, they're very bare-boned, while more or less the special calm. Will my stream ever be growing again? Well, I have to check that. Wait, not a yes or no question. Yes, I think it is like that. I think in the booklet, basically, I have here, it basically is like it's also useful to phrase questions so the answer will return something that we can transform into an action. To understand this, just compare two similar questions about love, like does he love me, or how can I make him love me? The first option will probably elicit an answer like yes or no, but for the querent, there will be nothing to do aside from accepting or refusing this new information. The second question probably bring forth an answer that will encourage the querent to take action. So I would say the question is more like, what would you perhaps do then? Yes, I guess that's a good question. Something I've definitely learned, like I have someone who's like more fluent about this, not like reading these, but they come from a line of people that does this and does see this as nothing more than a game, because it is actually listed as a card game in certain shops as well. Also, I realize I'm like very far back with this. So I mostly just see these things as a train of thought, which means that even if it's done anything bad, it's more or less means like, okay, I can avoid that, or I can do things like this. So I would definitely say do never take things like this at a direct approach. Even many meaning in this book is more or less just bare bone, which means it's more or less how you interpret this. And as they also say in the book, the cards are meant to look more like happy and like nice for you to be able to find a nice thought about them, basically. So this is more or less just how you want to do. So basically in this 3 deck, 3 card separation, it is basically where you are now. Wait, hold on, what was it? Yeah, this is basically you. This is what comes between you and the more or less success style. This is how can I say this again? So how to basically growing again. So this is what you need to do to reach it or to be there. This is in between and this is you. So King of Cups. I've never done this before. King of Cups is very odd one. It basically just means living as a brother. But I'm guessing it just means as taking care of those around you as well. Which, to be fair, that's what you're doing. I would definitely see you as that kind of person taking care of others. As you can see, it's a very more nice art style to more or less just not be straight on a bad thing. Yeah, it's your caretaker. Five of Swords. Defeating challenges. That is definitely like I have watched your streams a lot. And I can basically hear on you all the different challenges there is. So I can definitely say that to get there, in between you and where to go, there are a lot of challenges that has to basically be defeating those challenges. And then we have, damn, the Emperor then. What is that doing? Power and responsibility. Let's see if we can figure out what it means then. I would definitely say that that is something you are doing a lot of anyway, to be honest. Well, the challenges would be the decline in growth and stagnation. That is, to be honest, fair as well, yes. But I would also feel it would be you. No, not. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, by the way, because I feel like sometimes I do mention some stuff, constant loss of followers, etc. That is definitely also challenges. But I also feel like there are many times I feel like you are overworking yourself, that you often say that you basically like, yeah, overall health. That was basically what I wanted to say. I feel like not perhaps everything, but a lot of that feels like you are doing so much for your channel and everyone else that it does a cost on you. And I feel like that is one of the challenges as well. Basically, more or less letting, not like letting the followers and stagnation stuff like that go, basically, but more or less like not letting that weigh you down too much, I guess. And as I said with the Emperor here, the power and responsibility. So in my seeing then, as long, I'm trying not to, but easy said and done. That is fair. That is fair. I would say that is definitely what this mean with the challenges. A challenge wouldn't be called a challenge if it wasn't difficult to succeed with. That is definitely understandable. So basically to say, to reach a point of power and responsibility, it is just to make sure to defeat the challenges you have in front of you. Since in this instance, numbers are how others define you, your worth. Yeah, that's not the funniest part, which is really sad, but it happens. Personally, I like to find myself as who am, what people see me as, and unfortunately, I had like a I didn't have an Uno reverse before because I said I have wonderful community, I have wonderful people, and they basically just said they are wonderful because they have a wonderful streamer in front of them, and I didn't have anything to say with that. But yes, that is your tarot reading. I hope that went well enough for my first, to be honest. I can't really say. But I hope it gives at least some insight, because this is not a future set in stone. This is basically just a mindset. And I hope the mindset can make you think of new things or figure out what you want to do next. Because I definitely understand with growth and the hurdles of streaming, because you have seen I've been streaming for a long time, and my growth is definitely not the best, to be honest. But it is there. Ah, good. And that was an accurate reading. I'm glad for that. I'm glad I can at least do some little reading here, just for fun. And let's see here. We're gonna remove this one for now. Also, yeah, I have the big logo here now because now gave me an idea to have it like a loading screen for whenever I do games. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I'm not the best at it, but I'm glad you enjoyed it at least. As I said, most of these tarot stuff is basically just to give a mindset, I guess. Love it so big, yes. It's a bit odd still though, because for example, if I have my what is it called? My Elgato on, it will basically be invisible. So I basically have to do some stuff in the background to be able to have that there. But yes, it's so big. I like that there. Question is, I kind of want to continue some of Barrow Hill actually, before I continue with some more Resident Evil. Oh, that just popped up directly. That's good. Hopefully you can still hear the game, because technically my OBS is invisible when I do this due to this game being from 2003. This is an old game, by the way. I like this game though. I like point and click games. This is basically a point and click horror game. Oh, but oh, yeah, I liked Resident Evil Requiem. It was a fun game. Yeah, hold on, you need some love back. There you go. I do believe I am about to like stream for about 1 hour, a bit more today. And I am gonna continue the rest. For those, as I said, for those who want to still see my streamathon for this streamathon basically. I will be with my parents tomorrow, which means that I won't be around tomorrow. So I will be streaming a bit more today. I will be cleaning and doing some fixing down around here the rest of the day, and tomorrow I won't be here. But on Sunday I will continue, and I will continue from 9 in the morning Central European time like normal. Oh. Ah, there we go. That's the Barrow Hill. It looks really ominous though in the moonlight. Oh damn, the bass. I hope you can hear me. Wow. Oh, photographs. How do I press the... Can I even what? Oh, there we go. Is that someone's shiny head? This definitely look like close to European like landscapes. This is definitely England. I can see that on like how their acres look basically. Cow. There's something with that. Something with England that you base, well, Great Britain at the same time, where you notice how the landscape looks, and it's like, oh yeah, this is Great Britain. I say that because I don't want to say England. I don't want to say as anything specific. I say the area, as I'm not really the best at geographical stuff. Because the trees and stuff is similar to Sweden. But everything else is just... It's very specific. Ah, yeah, so here's a stone circle. And service, motel, and cafe, so that's there. Okay, so basically, the only place I can be here is here and here. Because otherwise the stones stop me. Speaking of stone, there's a stone stopping me here as well. The hunter. I'm not even joking when I say that. Oh shit, I have salt! I didn't even know it was up there. But I need backpack. Wow, they have been like... They don't want people to dig here, so they're basically just protesting. There's a backpack here, but it doesn't seem like I can open it. I kind of know what I need to do to get out. I just need to remember how to get out. Ah, there we have that thing. That's what I'm looking for as well. But I'm also looking for a hose. Huh, okay. Don't know where the rubber hose really is. I don't really know if there was anything I was supposed to find here as well. Hmm. Where's the rubber hose? Yeah, I need a rubber hose first before I can do anything with this. Just don't remember where it is. I felt I was in one of these, or on top one of these. I'm so tired. Have a great stream, and make sure to take breaks. Absolutely, I've been taking drink breaks and eating food breaks. But yes, have a good night, Lunari. Have a wonderful rest. You definitely deserve that. It doesn't matter what you think. You definitely do deserve that. You're a wonderful streamer and a wonderful person. Need you to understand that. And a wonderful friend as well. That's definitely something to never forget. Acorn. Wait, did it just gain an acorn? I think it just gained an acorn. More hearts. I like my emotes. I like my heart emote. Another friend of mine, I commissioned them for that, and I just love it. Where exactly is the rubber hose? Sorry, I'm confused here, because I think I'm looking for an orange rubber hose. But I don't know where it is. The problem is if I use my phone to look for it, I'm like, can't see anything on my stream. Because I need my phone to do that. Okay, I'm gonna actually have to use my phone for this. So I can't really see stream right now. I can still hear things, but I can't see chat right now. So I'm gonna do Barrow Hill. But what is it called? Except it's a game as well. Ah, a guide. Here we go. I just need a little quick guide here for this, just to understand what I'm doing. I've done that. I've done that. I haven't done that, but I can probably fix that. I don't know about that. Done that. Done that. I don't even know what room that is. Hold on. I think I skipped some stuff here. Motor room 2 and 3. I never really did the 2 and 3. Okay, hold on. I have to figure out where I am somewhere in this. Because I'm somewhere and I'm not following a certain order, it seems. So I'm just looking at the pictures, trying to figure out where the hell I am. Nope, that's not... Is it the right Barrow Hill? Yeah, it is the right Barrow Hill. Sorry, it kind of confused me to the second game as well. The pile again. His driving license, I know about that. Rooms, okay, I've already done the rooms. How do we even go into room 2? Exit through the back door, junkyard area. Enter leading down to explore the ground. Enter the coal, go into the room. Head down the main road using your lantern. Conceal past an area. Through the door next to it, climbing over boards. No, that's not where I want to go. I'm trying to figure out exit the Winnegabo and return to the planks. Did I? With an altar on the inside, on the out stone tablets, use the lamp, plain paper, wax. That doesn't really make any sense to me. Ah, here we go. I guess I did some stuff in the other direction. Where's the rubber hose? Where is that even? That is around somewhere around with grass. Okay, I found somewhere where a rubber hose is, but I don't really know where it is. It looks like... Ah, there it is. God damn, that was so specific. Okay, rubber hose. This. Turn that on. Do this. There we go. So now we're outside again. I was apparently supposed to be able to get to room 2 as well, but I don't really know how. Also a crayon? Can I actually get the crayon from here? I can. Interesting. How are you doing?
Who's that?
Oh, it's you. I thought it was... These cameras are rubbish. When did you get here? It'd just gone 8:15 when this all began. Just after that power surge. And Conrad driving off down the hill in his Jeep. Then
Oh, he's
the other
gone.
car arrived. Those poor people. Where was Conrad driving in such a rush? Find him. He'll help you. Get away from me.
It gives me some tips though. Basically telling me to find Conrad. For those who came in after the moment, I can show you Conrad.
Why not give me a call here at BHR?
This is Conrad.
21. I've got some more music for you soon, and then I'll be back with the local news.
Hey, Bob, you're looking good these days.
Yeah,
My hair's
it's Conrad
starting to
Morse.
fade. Worst time's not caught up with you. Well,
He basically
it's
found
all
something,
down
I
to my
smashed
new
straight into
shampoo.
that, and then
It
got hit
brings
by a
my hair
hunter.
back to life.
I guess we're gonna go into his room again. I don't know how to get into room 2. I remember 2 rooms, but for some reason one of the rooms are locked, well, both rooms are locked. Alright, I need pear for something later on as well. Guess I get the pear from here. So room 3 and room 2. Does it have anything on the PDA about the room? Because this is the survey map. So basically I can go here, and back here. If I'm trying to enter this area, I'll be stopped by the hunter. I can't go here yet, I believe. As I think I need a phone for that. Shit. What was the code again? Notes 837. Okay. Almost. I did it the other way around. So we got what we need to do from this thing. We've learned that it's a bit of a nutcase through that thing. There is a note back there. I don't know if it's spell or anything. Oh, how did I do this? Hello? Can I lift the hat? Apparently I cannot. Okay, that was interesting. That was such a specific thing as well. So that's about the moon cycle. This is also about the moon cycle. Don't really understand what that kind of that means. I need to find the GPS coordinates, but I don't have a GPS. I have a PDA, but that doesn't really have GPS. That has cameras. So we have dirt, we have this with a tennis ball and this coffee. Oh, wait, hold on, there are a few things here. Why don't we listen? The message was left embedded in our very souls. He was one of many, and those like him feel the pain we inflict. Taking what was once good and pure and miraculous, we abused it and the trust he granted us. The soil is rich with energy, the lines are clear to me, the seal is cracking, the future open. I see. What am I saying? In fever, I write drivel that makes no sense. If it were not my handwriting and my own hand which holds the pen, I would not believe it. He lay waiting, watching us in the forgotten cage that has become his prison. Oh, stretch them bones. Yeah, I'm gonna stretch them bones. Stretching to the left. Stretching to the right. To be honest, like the breaks I take is just basically me walking around, and that is actually a bit of enough breaks. A geophysical survey arrived. It is fabulous development. Doesn't seem to anything interesting out of now. What is this? Okay, so Dark Ages, Celtic Iron Age, Bronze Age, Neolithic New Stone Age, Mesolithic Mid Stone Age. So this is a handheld unit. This is a rapid charger. So mapping grade GPS system, remote cameras, Bluetooth PDA, and a rapid charger. We have the PDA. We don't have the GPS. He uses us as vermin. Oh, he sees us as vermin. And the sea's now eating away creation. His country, like a plague, will rip the goddess from the earth and replace it with only the excrement of our existence. Why must I suffer these fools? Why must he hunger beneath? Archaeology is not about destruction. The idiot who call themselves protesters are damaging what we seek to understand. The science and knowledge we uncover is vital for the future. Okay, so yeah, he basically went nuts. How do I get into room 2? I'm actually kind of confused by that. I haven't found anything that like makes me able to go there. I have already checked that. That allowed this, so that's fine. I actually going to check. Give me a second. I'm gonna give a little quick look. If we can figure out what that's all about. Okay, so yeah, let's go to room 3. Briefcase, use the code on the Jeep. I've done that. You can play to find out about. Ah, yeah, I found out about the GPS. I know about that already. But our main importance is the briefcase on the desk. The number is that. I know about that. I already done that. Head back to. Wait a second. So, but it doesn't say anything about room 2, right? Let's check out that motel room 2 and 3. And get a towel. Use the radio on the desk to tune into Emma. Let's check out the motel room 2 and 3. In motel room 3, go to the desk and open the drawer to pick up the phone. Phone? There's no phone in the drawer. This is motel room 3, right? This is the wrong one, by the way. Because I say let's check out that motel room 2 and 3 now. In motel room 3... Oh yeah, so 2. Okay, so 2. It's they just did the wrong number, apparently. Okay, I'm just gonna message my parents a bit quick because I just saw they have a message. Okay. I have to figure out how to do that. They say I'm supposed to go to room 2, but I don't know what the code for room 2 is. Interesting. How do I get... Hold on, what is the code for Motel 3? Motel 2? Go to the cash register and click on the paper. Oh! I must have completely, utterly missed something there then. Okay, give me a second. I'm gonna have to go out. It was just me missing something. I didn't even check the cash register. Yeah, there's a paper here. There is my pen. Don't forget the lock is set to 241. Okay, so 241 in room 2. There we go. Also, I can see chat again. Whenever I search something, I can't do anything, but otherwise I can actually look at chat. I'm using my phone to look at chat. And my parents is now
Why,
here.
Woken? It was him. Them. They disturbed it. They set something free. Put it all into motion. Why?
There you go.
Why? What's gonna happen?
But that doesn't mean I'm gonna go away today. It's basically tomorrow. They're just here in the area. 247. That's the wrong one. Or is it 241? Okay, wait a second. The fuck? Wait a second. Huh? What exactly did I fuck up with? My handwriting is so bad sometimes. Okay. Two for one. Okay, 241. Didn't I do 241? I guess I had to reset to make 241. Because otherwise it just still believes it's continuing the code. 241. There we go. Alright, so now we are in here, which I believe is the guy, the assistant's place. Which, as you notice, is a bit more cleaner. They have seagulls, they have the map again. We have the toolbox, which have that thing. Which I don't know what that is used for. I saw an article about the dig in the newspaper today. It considered those working on it and was supporting it, so not overly positive. It's a ship article. Even so, you know there are some fanatical people out there. They are opposed to the idea of any archaeological investigation. A small site like Barrow Hill is found bound to upset them, especially those based down in Cornwall. They think the country is an island, but cut off from the rest of us. Okay, that's a little... Oh, wait.
Somebody's messing about up here with me tonight, freaking me out a little, which I assume was their idea. Why anybody wants to spend the night crashing about in the bushes, I don't know. Maybe Wincy will see them off. I can't get an outside line, but hopefully you'll be able to call in to me here at Barrow Hill on 585-2131. It's exactly 15 minutes to 8. No, that can't be right. Looks like my clock stopped. Well,
Okay,
this is
the
in a
clock
hurry.
stopped.
Why not give me a call and let me know the correct time? The number again is 585-2131. I've
All right.
lined up some more tunes to ease you into
I
the
finally
night,
have their
so let's
number.
get down to business.
This is probably the cleanest room I've seen around here so far. Fair. Thanks for the letter. Have been a long time since we spoke. I know there's things of comfort in knowing there is scrutiny findings. Your report on the soil sample from the trenches arrived yesterday. Gordon is in deep in the details. I haven't had any chance to read it yet. Conrad wanted a full survey of the hill, including the outer circle using GPS. The machines will be broken. Instead, we have opened up an explorative trench. with the mound of the barrow. In the center of the circle, the physical survey suggests we might have some interesting finds. You posted. Conrad has become more fixated with the site and the protesters. The hippies who arrived recently, they have been hiding and stealing things in the night. We resorted to hiding our stuff in an empty motel room. It's a pain but necessary. I've noticed Conrad been sipping a little more than usual from his hip flask. Weird,
Phone in
Lucy,
and let me know
listen,
what's keeping
something
you
very
up.
strange is going on here.
585
At first I thought it was my
2131.
imagination. I'll tell you more in
This
the
is Emma
person,
Harry,
Pete.
keeping you up through the night.
There's a place for you at Starpoint Bingo. Games start every half hour and fantastic prizes await you. Membership entrance discount. Starpoint Bingo Club. You never leave empty-handed.
You're listening to the fabulous sound of BHR. This is Emma Harry, keeping you up through the night.
Hold on. So I have been digging at pit 4 around the dolment stone. Okay, so 4 is dolment. So 1, 2, 3, 4 dolment. The other one was hammer. Does it say anything about the rest of them? Ah, pit 3, Baligo. Tested pit 2 is Gavrok. Oh. And then we have pit 1 somewhere. Ah, Melak. There we go.
Give me a call on 585 2131.
There's so much to read. I don't know if I'm gonna
Fortune
read all of
straight
that.
up from BHR.
A great day out for the entire family awaits you.
There we go.
Everybody
No battery,
find
okay.
interest at Antiques Adventureland. The tea rooms open every day at midnight.
Huh? Did someone just pass? That should be impossible. Hey, Ben, did you hear that?
Who's that?
Oh, it's you. I thought it was... These cameras are rubbish. When did you get here? It'd just gone 8:15 when this all began. Just after that power surge. And Conrad driving off down the hill in his Jeep. Then that other car arrived. Those poor people. Where was Conrad driving in such a rush? Find him. He'll help you. Get away from me.
It's hounds, hunters.
Same as before. There we go.
From top of the world, fabulous.
There you go.
15.3 BHR.
What was it? 5, 8, 5. Fucking hell.
For those of you who have just tuned in,
No
you're listening to
signal.
Emma Harry.
No signal here either. I can try something. I could try here. Nah, nothing. Oh, wait! I can go under here, though. Okay, I didn't even realize I could do that. This base station operates between 8:30 and 8:60. Roger. What do you mean by error? Yeah, and... Okay. Still no signal. I guess it's a reason for that is whatever that's going on. Why is there an error here? Interesting. But no signal from this. Okay, probably should go back into the room then. Again with the bird. How are you doing in here?
I am.
That damn bird once more, huh? Is there anything I'm missing? I have no idea you were working for Connor Mose. I was surprised to read your name on the package that... Right, how did we find you? I should be surprised. Also, they stored stuff in the other side of the room here, but I don't know how to get there. We had to resort to hiding our stuff in an empty motel room. It's a pain but necessary. I've noticed we've been doing that after losing some damn thing. There's no clue on what that thing is, though. I have no clue what the door number here is. Okay, let's just go and check if the hunter is still there, just because. Yeah, the hunter is still here. Probably should stay away from him. It's so easy getting turned around in this damn game. I don't even really understand what it was supposed to find in there other than a mobile phone. This game got some really cool vibes. It really does. I cannot lie about that. It really does. Give me a second. I am gonna be a bit like cheating here because I have no idea what I am even up to. Head back to the service station, to the cash register, use the digging towel. How the... Fair enough, I guess. Alright, I think I know what to do with that. Okay, fair enough. Ching, ching, ching. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to go here. Apparently I'm supposed to use this thing to get some coins. And I think I know what to do. I needed something that was a pear, so... Is it just a pear? Yeah, gooseberries and pear. But apparently that doesn't seem to be what I'm supposed to do. Interesting. Is shit like still frozen or... No, it's just my phone for some damn reason. I don't know why that does that. Head to the station, to the front of the station. You'll find some children playground equipment. But there are no buttons. Oh, except for behind the panel, apparently. The fuck? I didn't even realize there was a panel. Tried to open that damn thing. Apparently it wasn't working. Give me a second. Sometimes you have to be so specific with the types of games that I don't know really like what I'm doing. But apparently... This is a panel, and I have to somehow open it. There we go. And I had to be between, what was it? 300, no, 830 and 865. There we go. $862. So that should be, yes. 585 2131. So we're gonna call Emma. It was Emma Harris, right?
Hello, caller. You're through to BHR. We're off air right at the moment. There will be... What the? Oh, my God. What's that? Calm down, Wincy. Wincy! Stop it. Down! Wincy! Who's there? Who's out there? Stop it! Wincy, calm down. Wincy! Come here. Where are you going? Wincy? Wincy! 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 Oh my God! What the hell? Oh my! Wincy! Wincy! Wincy!
That was the call. And that should be giving us a information of that we can go over here now. Because if we go here now, as you can see, there are fortunately some ash here on Wincy. So unfortunately the dog protected Emma. That is pretty eerie. That is definitely pretty eerie, to be honest. So yeah, that's unfortunate. The dog protected Emma. Which is kind of odd. We thought of like this being like sacred land. They protect everything from humans. Why the hell treat animals then like that? But hey, it's magic. It's a stone. I can't really say much about that, to be honest. It's just what it is. Is there something behind it? It looks like something with 6 eyes and 2 horns. I'm supposed to use something here. Oh. I'm not gonna lie, I did that just by mistake. I just thought like, hey, let's try. Darkness all is darkness? A shadow fell across the land, they say. The time has come to perform the ceremony. I write these words for my ancestors. The knowledge must be passed from one to another. My fate is torn, yet I know what I must sow. My heart is heavy and my mind is swollen with suspicion. Some suspect my alliance to the old ways. The abbey has spies waiting, watching. The cloister of Glastonbury hum with poisonous whispers. Seasons say to the be reborn. If my role in the ceremony is discovered, I will be excommunicated, banished to the outer darkness. Is it darkness or darkness? It might be darkness. It looks like an S. I wish for a time of peace between religions, but the people of the land will not bend. Like a great oak, they will stand proud and unmoving. They refuse to listen, to learn, To forget they too must know the old ways. They are ways of the land I must perform the ritual. On the night's cloak I shall move and seek her guidance. She will help in my quest. She will know of the secret places I must act. The shadow grows long across. It's like, oh yeah, it's dark outside now. She will help in my quest. She will know of my secret place. I must act. Shadow grows long across the land. The time has come. Like my father before me, I prepare for the ritual. The stones will need to feed. That which sleeps must will not be awoken. Alright. I feel I've seen this somewhere before. I guess there. Okay. Found this. Let's go and check if we can find something over at the radio. I love that by the way, I'm gonna show you the radio. The radio station out here is this. SHR radio station. To be fair, kinda cozy, kinda neat. But also very like, huh? Okay, well, something smacked their way in. Enter password. No, it was not that. I guess that was that, but apparently not. Oh, metal detector. Okay.
There's a place for you at some
Much
place.
better. I just hear. I was like, nah, I'm probably not gonna do that. Radio Hill Barrow Hill radio station. Oh, right. It's gonna do there, there, there. How does this work then? Ah, there we go. Need batteries. Ah, Wincy. Not gonna lie, I feel like sleeping in there would be so cool, but also slowly may make you paranoid. Yeah, fair enough. Init browser, no internet connection found. What's your favorite? Barrow Hill Radio, Mountain Cake, E-Bidding, Weatherman, and Common Science. Yeah, fair enough. Wincy seemed to be very excited today. I stopped some service station, brought some mountain cake for her after taking a quick walk up the barrow. And, the metal detector I brought online finally arrived. I knew it wouldn't have batteries, but I thought I'd at least have some instruction on how to put the stupid thing together. I don't know why I brought it now. I didn't think I feel a little adventurous. That with all like John stuff. Oh. The fuck? There we go. So there's nothing more here, right? Apparently not. Now without a X, not X, H. Did I stop this sound? I don't know, we haven't found any...
Fabulous, 50.
We haven't found any dust from her. We need batteries though. Anywhere there should be batteries. No batteries, huh? I'm supposed to find batteries here because I think I'm supposed to use it over here. Or have I missed pick up batteries at some place? Give me a second. I don't really know where I am, what I'm doing. Apparently something's gonna happen. Okay. This is telling me to check out the rest of the building, basically. Yeah, because I feel like the thing we just heard on the radio could have just been pre-recorded. Nah, at the same time, we also were calling her, so that's definitely not pre-recorded. We also had a call with her. We're also supposed to meet with Ben, apparently. The thing is, as I said with these games, it's not so much of a straightforward path of what you have to do. You have to just somehow... Oh. Yeah? Hi. She's alive, by the way.
I tried to leave. Like you, I tried. After you called. I tried to leave. Something's drawing me back.
Oh yeah, that was the phone.
Back inside the circle. Every time I tried to leave, a barrier in my mind.
I thought we were watching a video recording. Ah, we were calling her. Mostly because she's a radio person. She doesn't really have a video recording.
It's going to get me. It came for me. When she distracted it. Oh my god, poor Wincy. She saved me. It turned her into nothing. Worse than nothing. It was just flesh. Burning flesh. She saved my life. But it's still the hunter. It was watching from the darkness and it came. It came for me. Why me? Why me? Why me?
It comes for everyone. This thing comes for everyone. Alright, so we did that at least. We're gonna go and check with Ben. Yo, Ben. What? Too far. Ben, how are you?
No, no, don't see me. Stop looking. I'm not here. No. 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 Help. Oh no. Oh no. Oh!
The funny part is like, I know what's causing this to happen. And what's funny is like when you think about what's going on, and it's like, alright, fair enough, but also, huh? So, yeah, it broke in through here. It should be, here we go. Here we have some security cameras. So, if you want to check, we can check what happened to the people in the car. So this is basically what's happening when the hunter gets someone. I'm just gonna have to find the right one. I think it's the fourth one, technically. Because this is, to be honest, it looks so stupid, but also kind of like funny. So here basically comes the car. And as you see, the stone just like slides across, touches them, and then just walks away. That's, by the way, what's happening when the hunter is hunting them. It slides across like a stone and it's like, I'm coming for you. I love this. It's so, like, I love the part of this being kind of like a, oh, this is like old Celtic stuff and things. It's like, oh, the stone circles and things like that. But they basically have a big ass stone as a thing of, hey, if we do this, basically. Shit, didn't win. Shit, didn't win. But yeah, that is what's happening. Congratulations, I won. I won again. Yay, if I won this many times all the times. Simply reveal 2 or more matching symbols to win. Fruity goodness, natural fruit juice. Pear, gooseberry. We needed gooseberry. We needed gooseberry, pear, and blackberry. We actually needed 2 blackberries. Okay, nice. That looks like those Gmod textbooks sliding around. It really does, doesn't it? Cat. Everything here seems to be fine. Backstage murder. Nice.
Hi guys, it's Maggie here. Are you there? Pick up if you are. I'm afraid I won't be able to make it into work today. I know Carol is away, but I feel really ill. I don't know where I caught this cold. I was fine yesterday. Anyway, I'll try and call you again later.
Fair enough. Well, that's a demon waiting to happen. Ooh, paper. Nice. Ooh, batteries. Nice. Batteries is what we need to have, so that's good. Anything here? Pretty goodness. Oh, right, we have this area as well, which I didn't really remember was here. Mini casino! I don't know if it's meant to do this, but I'm gonna do it anyway. This is called gambling. Luckily, I don't need to pay anything for this. Ah, there we go. I think I actually needed these, so I had to basically just spin it until I actually, like, got everything I needed. Doesn't seem to be anything in this pile of trash. Same here, I guess. Bicycle. Anything interesting anywhere? Nah, nothing. Nah. It's difficult finding shit here sometimes. Ah, I found something. I don't know what that is for. Okay, I need a key for that. Where do I find a key for that? I have the batteries. Let's just go and fix with the batteries. Oh, wait a second. Do we have anything in here? Bumped into that old fruit machine yesterday, the one in the yard, and it rattled away like there was no tomorrow. I have no idea what left inside and wonder if you try breaking it open fine. I don't think it works anymore anyway. Just don't do it during the night. Oh, right, the gambling thing, basically. Didn't know what that is. Golden barley and pure water. Ooh. Didn't I get needed barley? Hold on, can I use a cup for this? Gold barley and pure water. Ah, 1. Here we go. 592. Bing, 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 bing. 1. There we go. Gonna need that. Yeah, we can unlock this because we don't really need to worry about anything anyway. We are immortal from the hunter. Well, technically I did touch the hunter before as a dumbass. A more or less meaningful dumbass, but a dumbass nonetheless. Okay, there we go. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put here. Need one of those. One of these. And one of these. Room number 1. There we go. It is 592. So they basically just store stuff here because otherwise it would be stolen. So we don't seem to need that. That's fair enough. I just realized. Yeah, there's no window here. There's just a mirror because the shower is just in the open. In the toilet as well. The only mirror is over here. Wait, is there a lamp? There is, but I can't touch it. Okay. Ah, GPS. There we go. Activate. I think it was technically somewhere around here actually, because there was only one area where this whole thing actually like worked. That was the thing. So I'm pretty certain if I walk over here, as you see, it turns here. So you see now it actually works. So there were one of the things. The other one was in the mud somewhere, so I think that's what we need to use the thing for. So there's basically only 2 survivors right now, it's me and Emma. We're gonna go here, 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 and here. Yeah, metal. If there's anything metal on the screen, it basically just like starts to click basically. I'm gonna test over here. There we go. He weeps from the earth at the nightmare he sees. Our new version of the world was not part of the pact. In ancient time he was proud of us, and we honored his name, understanding the ways of the land. In his absence we made offerings to show ourselves as the guardians of the gifts, passed down to our generations. We respected the truth and cared for the territory he generously guarded. Yet we have turned away in ignorance, and he watches us with a vengeful sorrow. There we go. I think I have 2 pieces of this now. I'm gonna see if I can find where this key thing goes to. Yeah? Hello? Alright, I need to answer. That's the GPS.
Something happened tonight.
Well
There are
aware.
forces at work.
Well aware of that too.
Maybe I know why.
Why?
You're real, aren't you?
I am real.
It wasn't you. I realise that. I've watched you. You do know it's following you too.
That wouldn't surprise me.
First it watches, and then lures you in. The voices in the mind. Whispers on the wind.
To be fair, I always hear voices in my mind, so I don't think he would be able to actually reach me too fully. Let's go and check if... Well, first of all, let's go to this area here. And see if we can use this for something. I think it's supposed to be here, right? What just opened? Ah, wait a second, I think I know. Ah, there we go. So we have a medallion. Oh, a necka from the blues. Hide to send to our brown earth is so. Bring your blessing of sacred waters so we may grow again. By the great lords, the land is alive. I feel its heart pounding ever stronger. Ever stronger. Oh, ever stronger. That what which must not be broken is stirring. The great sleep will soon be over. It will need assurance. It must know the land is safe and untouched. The offerings will be made. It is my burden and my It is my burden and my burden alone. The abbey knows of my aims. Blasphemy seeks my destruction. The chapel was stormed by force. I hide under Aneka's gaze. They will not come here. The ancient well protects me. Heretic, 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 they scream. My ears will bleed from the torment. I am not worth this. Okay, fair enough. So medallion through that, stone through that. Okay, is that meaning anything at all? I don't really know what that is used for. To be honest, I am a bit unsure about that. We're gonna go and check if the stone has moved so we can actually like find our way. Fuck. Haha! The hunter is gone. We can go and seek treasure. I think I needed to use this thing again, right? Am I using a cup on you? Oh, because that's what he had. This is barley.
Has awoken. Balance must be restored.
So we managed to find salt and barley. Now we need the berries and mushrooms. And bones or something. No idea what that is all about, but okay. Big discovery. Recent excavation of Barrow Hill attract further protest. Environments. Cake bake! Nice. Continues to the first Barrow Hill with no evidence of its site being disturbed and anything but looters. Okay. Yeah, we need a third one. I love that they say this is not even mapped, but we do have this, which is more or less just a notice board of information, which is kind of interesting. So I have 2 of the things I need. I think I can turn this off actually. I'm gonna check something. So what I have is this. And this. So we have a few things, but nothing that really matters. Yeah, there is no radio anymore. Can turn that off because otherwise we're just gonna be nuts from that. I have the berries though, so we basically have the berries. I just need the oil. Oh, wait a second. I know exactly what to do here. We need 2 sets of this and 1 of each. Right? Am I dumb or something? What exactly? Wait a second. Give me a second. Give me a second. I'm gonna go back in here again. And I'm gonna check this thing. Oh, I'm dumb. I have apple. Oh, that's the problem. I have damn apple. I don't have the thing I need, basically. Okay, I'm stupid. I'm stupid. I was in the right direction of what I needed to do. The problem was that I completely miscalculated the apple and the gooseberry. Because we needed 2 blackberry, and I know what blackberry is. There we go. Now we have a gooseberry. We don't need apple. Apple I can drink. Wee, 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 wee. Just because it's so quiet. Why am I going in here? And so, like, I don't know, like, quick. It's not, like, scary for it being an alarm there, to be honest. It's just like, okay. Okay, so we need 2 blackberries, 1 gooseberry, and 1 of those. Aha, there we go. And now I can pour it into a cup.
The ancient land has awoken. Balance must be restored.
Okay, there we go. So now we have that. We need oil and bones, if I'm not mistaken. Oil, bones, and berries. Nope. Wow. I have
What do
a...
you do next? Or are you part of all this? It came from me. It came. There was something out there in the darkness. Or was it someone?
Nah, it's a stone.
Was it you watching me? Oh my god. It's here. I can see it. It's here.
Then move.
Run!
I'm running! What was the code for this? 837. I need to check this. The code for this was 2 7 4 3 1 2. Okay, I'm gonna like rewrite this, by the way. So let me just see if I can find another paper, basically. I'll just use this. This is technically for drawing, but I can use this. There we go. I have a paper and pen. Okay. So number 1 was oil. And number 1 was for what, Malek? Number 2 was for Garak, which is berries. Number 3. Okay, so number 3. Small charred remains of bone fragments were found within the soil of the Potter Baker. These have been separated from the base soil and studies. It is thought that they are samples of both Melanomagnus, okay, Melanogrammus, Lephinus, and Gaddidae species. And that is for Baligo. Okay. The third one, or fourth one, is the partners looking to soil content. I have to check that later. 4 was that. 5 is pottery contained of seeds. These have been identified under microscope as Dio vulgare, also known as barley, which is done. And the barley one was for Manar. Here we go. I more or less need like physical notes for this. And then 6 is salt, which I don't remember who needed that. Where did I read this? Can I figure that out soon? Okay, I have this book. What am I looking for here? Lacura. What am I looking for? Melanomagnus. Nothing more there. So what is that all about? What exactly is Melanogrammus, Anglepidus, and Gaddidae? Gaddidae. And apparently it seems to be like bones, so I guess just bones or something. Then we have this report, which is the Quercus. Quercus tree. Samples are crushed of complete seeds, both large and small, the first of which have been identified as belonging to a member of the Quercus tree family species. The species of the second smaller seed type have yet to be identified due to deterioration. However, the original outer fruiting bodies, the stained and seed casing tone with red tone. Present, we can only say that they were small red berries. Small red berries. During microscope analysis above, we found a large mass of fungus spores. As yet, their species is also identified, but due to the strata of the compact material, the spores have come from material which was added at the same time as the seeds were crushed into pot. Further analysis of the material will continue in order we might find the findings. Okay, so it'll just like what the hell is it? Spores. This is probably one of the hardest one. The bones, I guess, and this. I kind of want to finish this because this is not like a long game. This is just a fun, nice game. 241. Yeah, that's the GPS. So Melach is the first one. The second pit, Gavrok. Gavrok. Third pit is Balligo. Fourth one was Dolment. Fifth one was Hammer. And sixth trench is Kailach. There we go. Kailach. While I continued my excavation on the Kailach stone, Connor began trench pit number 7 around the tall stone. It stands towards the rear of the circle as you approach the center. About original stone names, Conrad current excavation is around Henrik. Bunch of fern and leaves attached to my motel room door. No doubt someone's thought me funny. Okay, as a surprise, it was in back memories. Received another letter from Lucy. She hopes burial that would be nice, despite being returned. Finally found my journal. Time for a long overdue update. I have no idea why it vanished, stolen. During the night, dig equipment was scattered around the area and half knocked to the ground. George managed to of the service station. He allowed to use the empty motel room to store equipment. The room has only just been decorated. I promised I wouldn't need no muddy spades or boots. He's been over to help us move. Rain blasted the day. A rain let us out near the well was overflowing today. As I look at more details about the well and the legend of Sananeka, something is inscribed on the slab, which is direct outside of the entrance, but isn't clear enough to be read. Other wells is visited usually develop from pagan myth or legend. Oh. I think it's something I need to do there, but tomorrow we'll begin phase 2 of the dig. We're going to start the first light, give us a longer. And to the exact time we need to experiment the tree. Sometimes I wonder we're doing something right, but Conrad is just we're fine. But I feel a strong sense of unease. I'm bound to be busy over coming weeks. Okay, so I'm a bit lost what I'm supposed to do now. I'm gonna turn this off because we don't have anything nice listening to now. Okay, so I need to go to the back room, or, well, the garage basically, because there's some stuff there. I'm a bit uncertain how to get there though, that's the question. There's a big ass rock-sized hole in the wall. There's gonna be metal everywhere here, to be honest. Okay, I'm gonna check the site again because I have no idea. It's one of those games I kinda have to check now and then. GPS. Head down the main road using a lantern. Konoji's past the telephone is an area. Scarecrow. I have done that. Metal detector on the bed. That are pieces we need to do. Like the picture. Once done, open up the front. Install the batteries. Set tape, Wincy, exit the window and return to the planks. Take the next right, ruins. This is part 2. You can turn off the metal detector. We won't need it anymore. Head around to the back of the cross gravestone. Open that off. Back to your disabled Viking is a building, something a well with an altar on the inside, and the outside has a stone tablet. Use the lamp, plane. Oh, all right, okay. I was like, for some reason, my mind was like, aren't I supposed to like trace something here? But I couldn't figure out what the hell I was supposed to trace, basically. Okay, but it did say stone slab outside the well. I know exactly which well they're talking about, so that doesn't really matter. But I didn't really like completely remember I could do that there. Is it this slab they're thinking of? I think it is. I need to do... Oh, right, wait a second. This. Yes. This. And this. Raised to Aneka, who descends from the skies. Ground... Okay, so... Sky. To the ground. I don't really know what that means. What does that mean? Raise to Aneka who descend from the skies. Or praise to Aneka who descend from the skies. To ground our wandering spirit and lift our souls. Praise to Saint Aneka Anam. Interesting. Let me just check if this is actually what I need for that thing. Otherwise, I might be thinking wrongly about this. Just reading the text here. Copy the stones, then head inside using the lantern. Use the metal artifact on the AKA lever in the black hole to reveal a secret compartment to our right. Return to the 5 candles in the main part. Light the blue-brown candles and use an egg cup. Oh, we only need these 2. Okay, that my dumbass basically believed I needed all of them. My dumbass thought I needed all of them. It just needs sky and ground. For me, it's like which order of all of these, but it's just basically this one and this. This one? No. This one? It's a bit difficult to see what is what here. Okay, can't do anything yet. Sky and ground. Okay. That doesn't look like brown, but... Excuse me? I'm confused. Give me a second. Checking it again. Light the blue and brown candle and use the egg cup on the water to get a blessed of water offering. Well aware of the blessed water offering, but like, I've done blue and brown. Wait, is that the one I'm thinking of? Hold on, because that might be water. What is that one up there? Nah. I can't use the egg cup yet either. I'm confused. I'm mostly confused because it just say blue and brown. It did say blue and brown, right? So I'm not just like... Yeah. Light the blue and brown candle and use the egg cup in the water. That's basically what I need to do. Interesting. Neck and neck from the bluest height, descend to our brown earthy soil, bring our blessing to sacred water. Praise on Nekka, who descends from the skies to ground our wandering spirit, lift our souls. But how? I think I'm gonna have to check the image as well, because this is ground for me. That's... Okay, that's odd. I basically just did that before. I guess I must have done something beforehand, just to make sure it worked. So what I'm doing now is basically just trying to find everything here. And I believe the problem for me finding it all of the berries and stuff, because I have like mushrooms and berries in here. But I'm looking, for example, bones. A citrus tree, something, red berries, and spores of something. Because otherwise I have salt, I have everything. I just need oil and stuff as well. But that doesn't really tell me how to go back in the garage, so... what else can I be doing then? Head back to the service station, use the gas station by the running car, is a pile of the remains, take the aqua air tonic ground next to it. The fuck? Oh, is that the oil? I thought I was gonna get the oil somewhere else. That is so confusing. Okay, so put it simple. They want me to do this. Head to the garage. How do I get into the garage then?
Balance must be restored.
Exit the Vinabur, retractor planks. The construction looked like a picture once. Don't open the front compartment and install the batteries. Nah. Ah, here we go. Exit through the back door to the junction, and off you immediately go is a mini casino. Go ahead and put the coin. Take 50 pence coin from take the broken ladder in the back. Ah, I didn't know there was a broken ladder there. I know I'm cheating a lot right now, by the way, but right now it's more like I want to get go through this game as well. I like the game, but for right now it's also a sense of I have no idea what the hell I'm doing. I'm just like, okay, fair enough. For example, like fish oil. I got the fish oil one, and that is so confusing that I got there. And I think that might be either the bones or the oil. There is a broken ladder somewhere here. Ah, over there, I guess. There you go. Aha, we're coming down like gremlins. Okay, interesting. 1983. That was a long time ago. Ah, this is oil, right? Yeah.
The ancient land has awoken. Balance must be restored.
Yeah, so this is oil. So the only thing I am missing is basically the spores, tree, and berries. And I barely have any understanding where that is supposed to be. Because that is basically like I just found the mushrooms and I have 2 pair of mushrooms. I don't even know like if I'm having the right. Oh no, spider. I know that there are for some people they're scary. For me it's not scary. I'm well aware that some people would be freaked out by that. I barely see anything in here. Also, for those who are still here, do remember, we are doing a subathon, which means that I will probably end stream for the day, at least. But I will be continuing on Sunday. If you want this stream to be kept alive until we reach our goal, then anything more or less works, to be honest. What am I supposed to do in here? Is there anything I'm supposed to do in here? The only thing I need is like one more cup, and I think that's the one that is the things. And that's gonna be confusing, so I'm actually going to check that. So climb into the roof through a window, look around, there's a ladder. When you first enter the leading ground, spider, unlock the door in hotel room 1. Okay, so I guess we just go here to get the oil. So let's go back down to check where to get some of the stuff. Yeah, there was some shit I haven't been finding yet here. Head down where Conrad Jeep is, but not all the way. Take a left road and head to the barn. Off to the left, put a 155-gallon drum and then climb. Trying to see here what I'm missing. Take a left at the den, then you will find a whole bunch of rocks along the ground. Use the paper crayon. Okay, I guess I'm just going out now in the forest and trying to find some red berries and shit. Because I have the acorn. Also, did I see where Ben's ashes was? I didn't even think I'd check that even. Not that it's a good thing to do, but hey, it's a thing at least. Yeah, there we go. But yeah, I think on Sunday I will continue some more Resident Evil because I had so much fun with that game. I had so much fun, it kinda actually freaked me out. So I could basically do this. Which didn't really help. Did I use up all the paper? Oh, wait a second, I'm using... all of them, okay. I was so confused, like, what the fuck just happened? Interesting. And then the last one. It's also a ray of light. I'm looking for berries, by the way, so if you're wondering what I'm doing, I am looking for berries. Where's this leading? Oh.
Stand by for action.
Scary skeletons and shivers down your spine. Shrinking
You should. There we go. Now you can hear me again. I don't know how long I've been muted. Hopefully not that long. I just realized that apparently one of my microphones had been out of battery. There you go. I didn't even. Did you say anything? Because I was probably out of chat. Oh, I've been muted for a while. Whoops. To be honest, I've been going in and out of my streams. So I haven't been able to check some stuff. Have you anyone told me that? Oh yeah, for some reason that didn't even show up. Also, I didn't see about that with standing desk. I apologize. I had to go in and out of my phone. Yeah, but I am like in streamer mode on Discord, which means I can't actually like hear it. So I do apologize for not that, but yeah, I couldn't actually hear that. Yeah, that was my fault. I don't know how long I've been muted, but yes, it's on now. It's on now, yeah. Thank you so much anyway to try and warn me. I didn't even realize all of that was like forewarning me. I thought that was just because of fun. Hammer, Henrik, I think that's the water, right? Which one is the water? What is this? I don't even remember what this is. I don't think I have that. Garrick is the berries. Anyway, how far are you in the guide now? I am very close to the end. There's not so much left. That's a problem with this game. I've said it before. I am not capable of seeing my OBS, and when I go out, I have to basically just like check some stuff. This one is Kalek. Kalek is salt. Okay. I don't remember which one I have. Yeah, fair. These games do be like that. Yeah, that was kind of the problem. That is kind of the problem. I think I got the berries though, but did I get everything else? I think wait, hold on. Give me a second. I'm gonna check something. I'm gonna go back up again. I need to check which stones I have checked off. Nope, that's the wrong one. So we have done this one, not Moll. We have done this one, we have done Hammer, we have not done Henrik. And we have done Garrick. So yes, I do apologize for those who... is there a window mode though? I don't think there is. Give me a second. If there is, that's gonna be fucking helpful. Nah, there isn't. It's such an old game, it doesn't have a window mode. If there was, that would be a good idea, which I didn't think of, but no. Unfortunately or not. I was so confused, but yeah, I have to go use my phone, which meant I couldn't see the chat before, so I missed out with the standing desk. Standing desk does sound like kind of nice, but I kind of also like to sit sometimes, so I don't know. Balingo, oh, Mellak, it's Mellak, which is oil. Then we have Henrik, which I think is water. And then we have Kalek, which was Kalek. Salt. This should help. There you go. Dang, that's rough. Yeah, that's rough, but fuck it. It happens. We're almost done with this anyway, and I will probably call it after that then. But yes, I do apologize for those who was wondering why the hell I was muted. That was my fault. I didn't realize my microphone had died. And apparently Sganny's attempt to actually make things happen, I basically acknowledged them. It was just that you didn't hear me, so we basically just went between each other. Oil, so that means I'm gonna have to go here. Whoops. There you go. But this just happens when I do these types of games. It's a very old game. It happens. That's absolutely fine. Something that just worries me is that people are just being bored because they can't hear me. And there are a lot of people that lurks, which is welcome. I don't hate lurkers. I love lurkers. It's only, as you probably have seen with my announcements, is that Twitch doesn't like lurkers. So if you want to be basically like count as a lurker, it's always nice to have something like pop in chat and stuff like that. But everyone is welcome here. Because sometimes I notice, especially when I use my phone, is that my views is showed up, and I kind of hate that because I don't like watching my views. I am trying to grow as a streamer. I'm trying to, like, as Lunari, trying to grow my views and everything is something I'm trying. But I'm still not looking at the views because those doesn't matter. As long as you're here, you're here. It's absolutely fair for it to be, like, worried about that and doing stuff like that. Water, right, water. Luckily, I have, like, 2 of the simplest one, well, 3 of the simplest one to fix. The berries and things would be kinda annoying to deal with, but we can fix this. Oh, okay, I have to redo these ones. There we go, blessed water.
The ancient land has awoken. Balance must be restored.
We've been streaming for about 8 hours today, which is nice. I don't want to, like, go overboard with it, especially today. So we're gonna continue the other ones not next week, I think, on Sunday, basically. And for those who really want to support, I am doing as the Donathon. I am trying to basically try to reach up to a new VTuber avatar. If that doesn't work, that doesn't matter, because I do have a sub goal of, well, bonus goal, not a sub goal, of getting myself a drawing tablet. What was this? This is oil.
The ancient land has awoken. Balance must be.
Not too much more in the game. I know I need to find the third part, but I don't know if these stones will show me. But I already have their... I have their, basically, sacrifices right now. Which one's a tall one? That was this one. I guess it's this? There we go, the water one.
The ancient land has
So it's not too much.
balance must be restored.
And then salt, which is the last one. The hunter is not one of these stones, the hunter is a hunter.
Has awoken. Balance.
I don't think there's much more to the game. There might be something on the ground here, but I also have the thing I have to do over there, but I need 3 of these things. I've used the light, I have used the paper, and yeah, basically the paper shows us to do this, but we can't really do that yet. Has there been any deaths? Yeah, well, only for when I touch the stone, because there's no real deaths. And if you mean any other, only Ben. the GPS again, Jesus. Oh, hold on. Where is the... What's the phone? There's the phone.
I can't get away. I can't get off the hill. The
Also, I'm
stones
gonna not be
surround
able to
us.
see chat again because
The
I'm gonna
obstacle
check where this
snares
last
the
thing...
hill.
Oh yeah, Ben died. He basically broke into the...
Darkness is
Did you
creeping.
saw that?
There's nowhere to
I
hide.
think he died. Well, as I said, we didn't actually find his ashes. I thought he died at
I
least.
have something.
Also, BRB, I'm gonna
Something I
check
found
where
at
the
dig
last
site.
piece...
Something I stole from the trench, up in the barrow. You might need it. I'm damned. I can't do it. It's after me. It's hunting me. I have to stay hidden. I have to keep moving.
Okay, I'm back again. Now I can see chat again.
Can I trust you?
Yes, it's a
Can I
hunter.
trust us to do the right thing? I will leave it for you. You look like you know what to do.
Oh, she's leaving it with me. I thought I had
am
to
Jill.
basically check where the hell
At
that
least
thing
save
was.
yourself.
Oh, thank you. Take it, take it. This damned artifact is yours. I should never have come to this wild barrow. There is evil here watching. I'll distract the hunter as long as I can. Good luck, my friend. Use the artifact. Huh, okay. Thank you. Thank you, Emma. I know exactly what to do with it, more or less. I am going to go here, I think, because I think I need to repair that damn thing. And we need to go around the stone. There we go. Putting piece 1, piece 2, piece 1, piece 2, piece 3. There we go. And put my hand over here. There we go. Heal this artifact. I kinda like this, especially like Great Britain folklore stuff, or like even Celtic folklore stuff, because it's supposed to be like a bit scary, like, oh, something is after you, but also this like just, I don't know, calmness in it. There we go. So now we have the artifact. We're gonna go back to the stones, which has been blessed. We're gonna go to the dig site. We're gonna do this. Oh! And we fall down, apparently. Not gonna lie, Mr. Early 26 media, things just felt mystical. It really did, doesn't it? Poof. There you go. That's 1 stone, 2 stone, 3, well, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And the hunter. But yes, I am gonna be back.
I don't really know what happened here on Barrow Hill tonight.
I'm gonna be back on
Something
Saturday
broken in one
soon,
moment,
because I am gonna
vanished.
soon end my stream here.
Something
But I will be
left
doing
slumber,
more Resident Evil.
forgotten, watching and waiting. Something we neglected to remember, to respect.
They really do, to be honest.
I know it sounds completely crazy. I don't know if you can hear me. I'm sorry I couldn't help you. But I wasn't there. Understand? I have to stay here. If this has been anything but a nightmare, and we don't wake up safe in our beds, if we don't heal the wounds, it will come again. Keep a lookout into the darkness. It's well past the witching hour and time for me to sign off. So, until BHR comes back on the air, this has been Emma Harry, hoping you have a well-earned rest for the lingering night.
There we go. And she closes down her thing. I don't know it well. created and programmed by Matt Clark. Sound effects and recording by Matt Clark, Jonas Boakes, and Brian Clark. Sound edition by Matt Clark. Sound editing. So this is a very small team. Actually gave me some chills, not gonna lie. It's really nice, isn't it? Brian Clark, Emma Henry, visual cast, Ben Kennedal, Richard Clark, Emma Harry by Emma Harry, ambient music by Matt Clark. There's definitely like less of a dozen people in this team. But I like this game. It was a nice game.